Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse pitchers in the sport today, but these are two of the best around, really crafty.
Yeah, and there's a level of appreciation when you talk about how these guys are so consistent and they go out there, they know what they want to do, and they don't deviate from the plan. Even when they get into a little bit of trouble, they're able to make the pitches and stay out of the big inning.
Just about to get underway, and the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Dylan Moore leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 640.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. That misses off the outside edge. Man at second. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Castro squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Batting third.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark.
That one ripped. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 out, runner at second. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The next pitch misses, ball 2. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 2nd game of the series.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy and our pitcher tonight, Phil Maton.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Swing and a ground ball. Young tossed the first, and they get Nico Horner one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now the third baseman, Michael Campbell. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And downstairs. Up and in, and it's 2-0. That one deep left field, and forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And he pumps it a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. tied up here in the early going. And takes low for ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The 2-2. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Right through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. He goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Second inning set to go. Here's Josh Young. Boyd back to work. Boyd, a 6'3" lefty, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His first homer of the year, it's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And that's ball 1. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Kyle Higashioka digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. The wide to kick the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Phil Maton.
Phil Maton stepping in for the Rangers. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher. That's in there. 0-1. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
This is Willie Castro. First pitch misses. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, no outs. In half up to hit. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
Dansby Swanson stands in. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that is out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Kelly, the runner at third. Castro at second. Happ at first with no outs. Went with the
1-2.
sweeper, but it misses. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And it remains 2-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The other way. Fair ball. One run's in. Two runs are in. Half on his way home. He's safe. And they clear the bases. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And up next for Chicago, Matthew Boyd. Trying to move him over here. Young sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Strike one.
0-1.
Man at second. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Here's Dylan Moore. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Falling behind 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Third home run of the season. It's 4-3.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here. Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
0-2 now. And ball one. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here comes Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Runner at second, nobody out. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Langford takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. Hellman, the runner at second with 1 away. That one to first. Santana takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Into center. And it falls. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Josh Young, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 and draw even again. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Michael Campbell. In the air, left field. Langford gets under it. Makes the grab, one down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle
Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Up next to the Cubs, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana, the next Cub to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Outside low, and that is ball one. Man at first, one away. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Tied at 4. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. That one just misses. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper out of 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's in there. 0-2. Tucker over at second. Santana over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side throw as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It might be time to choke
strike.
up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2-1.
In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Adolis Garcia.
And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 so far.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Out there to center. Castro coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we
Back here at Wrigley
Leading
Field,
off
bottom
for
of the
Cubs,
inning. Now the
the
left
left
fielder,
fielder,
Ian Happ.
Happ.
Misses
No.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
2-0.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
And that clips the inside corner. That one well upstairs, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. Tied at 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Picked up a double and 3 runs batted in at his first at-bat. There's the swing and a miss.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Stays alive. And that's a fair ball. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Matthew Boyd, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Trying to move the runners over. Young tosses across the first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
So here's Horner now. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. That one way outside, and the count is 1-2.
Ball 2.
Happ at third. Swanson at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking.
Michael Campbell. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two aboard, 2 outs. Yeah, there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Dylan Moore. Boy, back to work. In for a strike. Good slider. Center field. Castro makes the play, and there's one away.
The center fielder.
So next to hit for Texas, Michael Hellman. 1 for 2. And he lays down a bunt. And it goes just foul. Hellman, 28 years old. And he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in center. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
Well, typically your best talent is up the middle from pitcher, shortstop, center fielder. And so no surprise that he's made the move from shortstop to center today.
Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one drifts inside. And they'll do it again. Just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one popped up right side. Horner makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. There's the strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Milner also throwing. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Carlos Santana, the next Cub to hit. A switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Santana leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Willie Castro. Fastball for a strike. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And he takes a strike. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Cubs leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Here at Wrigley Field, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Wyatt Langford. Foul ball there. Not
1-1.
close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thielbar also getting ready.
Ball.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there. Ripped to right. 1 up, 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Stepping in, Josh Young. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third, Campbell. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And a foul ball.
Strike.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hit softly on the ground to third. Slings to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Out of here. Dansby Swanson hits 1 out. And they jump out front. It's 5-4.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Victor Campbell.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch
Ball.
misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's down and in.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there.
Now
Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Campbell. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
That one is upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The changeup missing. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. That one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tucker stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
The 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Campbell stands at second with 2 gone. Just off the inside edge, Carlos Santana waiting to hit for the Cubs. Well, I think that one of the things that we've seen is that neutralizing the running game is as much to do with going with the slide step that a good majority of the pitchers have, and nobody wants to give a free ball to the hitter.
You get a walk,
Now
and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And the batter now, Carlos Santana. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics. And
he steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew.
well, the best relievers love the
Kittredge.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Adolis Garcia. Both 2 in this one.
Garcia.
And a strike in there. Check swing, called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one outside, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Kyle Higashioka. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Line drive, base hit right field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, number 8. Runner on first with 1 down for him. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tying run at the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
So up next, Dylan Moore. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that one hit to first, and that goes foul. The tying run at the plate.
Ball. 1-2.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is even 2-2. Started after it, appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Andrew Kittredge will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Caleb Thielbar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First and second, 2 outs. Next up for Texas, Michael Hellman. 1 for 3. Off the mark there. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And that's way high. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rangers 4.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Carson Kelly now at the plate.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The center fielder, number 1, Willie Castro.
And now here is Willie Castro. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball 1 there. Next offering away upstairs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Really nice pitch right there. He dotted that fastball on the inside and just froze him for the backwards K. Even if he swings, so tough to do anything with the pitch in that location and that velocity. You almost have to be looking hard in with 2 strikes to handle it. And who does that?
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Seager stands in now. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Horner over to first.
That's an out.
Seager is gone quickly.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it.
1 strike.
He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. 3rd home run of the season. It's 6-5.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
These changes for
Ryan Brazier out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Pete Crow Armstrong. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing center and batting 9, number 4.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. To third. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Webb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford. One down.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. On the ground. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Two outs, base is empty. Nico Horner digs in now. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hard, 2. 1-2.
This one popped up. Young sizing this one up. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brad Keller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. That misses the zone. 1-0. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
That one's in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
And it remains 2-2.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Jacob Webb in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Boots it. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
The batter, the pitcher, Jacob.
So a pinch hitter
He's hitting for the Rangers.
in the pitcher
Number
spot,
44,
Rowdy Tellez.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right side. Two down.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Dylan
Last
Moore.
chance now for the Rangers. Dylan Moore stepping in for the Rangers.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So it's their last chance in this one. Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Line drive, fair ball. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score. In there safely. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brad Keller won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz.
Number 45.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So runner at second, 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Corey Seager. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Ray up and throwing. Soroka getting cranked up as well. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
So Sieg suffers the strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Danny Coulombe. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Campbell.
The third baseman, Michael Campbell.
And a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
One-run game, bottom 9. Hard ground ball, base 9.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. On the ground to third, might be 2. To second, there's 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Fought off foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off. One strike away. Flares it into the outfield. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.